Training Systems, welcome back. I've got my boy Mustafa. He's coming from Sweden. He's going to be the 2020 Tokyo Olympic star in judo. So today we've got a shoulder stretch, which is going to be perfect for this guy, because in many sports, especially his, he's locked in this position where he's always holding the gi, or the jersey if you want to call it that, whatever, in his sport. So their shoulders and their biceps get crazy tight. But also for everybody else, because we're doing everything in front of our bodies, we also often get very short biceps and a tight anterior part of our shoulder, and this causes many problems because the head of our bicep goes around our shoulder, and this is a big part of many of our shoulder problems. So we've got Mustafa prepped already in the position. He knows what he needs to do, and as you see, he's in a tricep dip position using my table in the back. So one important point is that his fingers and your fingers should be facing forward. When he set up on the stretch on his own, he wanted to turn his hands out. That's not what we want. We want them in internal rotation here because they're behind your body. So from this position, this tricep dip position, what he feels right away and what you will notice right away is that you feel the stretch in the anterior part of your shoulder and also into your bicep. And this is very important because the bicep goes into your shoulder from the long head, and it causes a lot of problems when we're missing internal rotation and also when we're having various shoulder problems. So stretching the bicep can really relieve a lot of the problems coming from your shoulder pain. So from here, what we do, what he is doing, is you notice that he also came up, he played with the position a bit. You're able to do whatever you want. What is important is when we put you in this archetype, this position, that you feel the stretch in the shoulder. From here, when we stretch for about 30 seconds, what I'm going to have Mustafa do is basically a dipping motion. So instead of coming up using his muscles, he's going to do an isometric contraction. So that means you're just going to push against the table for 5 seconds, using those triceps to push against the table. And then after the 5 seconds, you're just going to go ahead and relax, breathe, and try to go deeper into the stretch. And always focusing not on having this bent chest, but really strengthening and straightening the spine. Yeah, and I think you feel that pretty deep in the shoulders, huh? And this is a fantastic stretch, as I said before, to really open those shoulders. You will see a huge difference in your range of motion when you're going behind your back in the athlete stretch. Guys, so Grant Training Systems, as always, our big ones are Instagram and Facebook, so just type in Grant Training Systems, and also the newsletter. If you have not signed up for the newsletter yet, do so, because we always have a lifestyle tip and a success secret that's only for the newsletter. So if that sounds cool, it deals with really many lifestyle things, from butter in the coffee to an egg in your coffee, to breathing techniques, to breathing patterns, to what we do instead of using antibiotics